Give me just a second, y'all, and we'll get started. Had to reset some stuff up. All right. Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is not important. I'm your host. Sorry for the pause. I was seeing if my mic was working, so I wasn't seeing the captions pop up while I was talking. Guys, what we got today? Possible Black Monday 2.0. 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. I may or may not read that. Everybody's expecting today's traditional market open in about 25 minutes, 45 minutes in here to be an absolute bloodbath. Which, if that's what everyone is expecting, my opinion says it's going to go the opposite direction. Crypto plunges as Trump tariff medicine brutalizes global stock markets. And Trump Liberation Day, climax of uncertainty before crypto markets recovery. Guys, everything is about the tariffs. As well as, like, you'll hear Andy say this too. David, are you getting audio now? If you could hear me, let me know. I know there's only one person watching right now. I'm getting captions on my screen, so I'm assuming that the sound's going or working, so I'm going to keep going. Anyways, you guys, over the weekend probably hear Andy say that, or over last week in general, that we have been in, at least for traditional markets in TradFi, we have been in a bull since COVID. So this isn't like anything that's really unexpected from someone like him. He's been trying to catch a short, the biggest short of his life, for a while now, and I think he's doing it. As well as I think he might be playing the gap. We're going to look at that. But outside of that, let's just go ahead and get on with it. Housekeeping. As usual, guys, if you enjoy the content provided here in the mornings on Boring Crypto, please smash the like button, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow me if you're on Facebook, all the things. Share the channel on all your social platforms. It helps out greatly. Look, guys, these are the times to start making money. Not only can you make money, or excuse me, not only is money made when there's blood in the streets, guys, but you can also make money on the way down. If you want to learn how to do that, become familiar with that, find platforms that allow you to do that, basically to short the market, guys, click on the link that is pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to Pip Connect Discord. That is Andy Peters' Discord. I am a part of it. They just caught like a 1,400 point sell when the market crapped the bed over the weekend. They're crushing it over there, guys. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and click on the link. If you have any questions, reach out to myself or Andy. We'll do our best to get those questions answered for you. Outside of that, guys, let's just get right into it. Market cap right now sitting at 2.42 trillion, down almost 9% from yesterday, so 8.59% to the downside. Bitcoin ripped, man. It went up to almost 64%, sitting right now at 62.9%. And by ripped, I don't mean the price went up. I meant its dominance went up. ETH dominance absolutely getting crushed. 7.4% for ETH and 1.62 Guay, which is ETH transaction. Fear and greed basically creeping into extreme fear, guys. We're at 17. These are bear market levels. And this is when people like myself like to start buying if we have more capital. Just some food for thought. Outside of that, let's go through the top 100 and see what I'm going to assume the biggest losers are today. Right now, Bitcoin down almost 8%. Ethereum down 17.7% on the day. XRP down 15.82%. Ugh, it's nasty, guys. Look, I'm gonna look for anything over 20. The whole market looks, oof, I didn't want to look at this. This hurts. This really hurts. Sorry for the crazy psycho laugh there. That's all you could do at this point. 18.61 for Phantom. God, this is rough. Guys, we're not in a bull market. Oh, there you go. 22.7% Zcash down. Look, do I think these prices are going to... do I think we're going to rebound? Yes. When? I have no idea. And I believe a lot of stuff that got started... Here's my opinion. I believe... Listen to me. Hear me on this. I believe a lot of shit that got started at the top of this last cycle, a lot of stuff that came to play are probably not going to last. Probably most of them are going to go to shit. Most of your alts that got started late in the cycle, when the cycle was topping out, will not survive this. I've seen it time and time again. I'm still strong and bullish on PAL. PAL got started at the bottom of one of the nastiest bear cycles we've ever had. And I think they'll be just fine. But outside of that, a lot of like the newer AI stuff, things like that had just started hitting the market, I don't think they'll survive. Be warned. I mean, if you're down 99%, there's no point to sell for crumbs. Just hold on to it and hope they come back. But if you're up still in substantial profit, now is probably the time to exit those positions and consolidate into more safer blue chip alt plays, possibly. Just some food for thought. All right. Outside of that, guys, Jasmine Coin bringing in your 100 spot down 11.82%. It's nasty. It is absolutely nasty. That being said, let's get on to the charts. Guys, 30-minute. When I left you, last time I did a show, I think it was Thursday. I don't think I did a show Friday. There's just there was nothing going on. Here, I'll back out. On the daily, we've been looking at this descending channel-ish wedge. And I told you guys, if we lose the see you later buy line, here, I'll turn these arrows back yellow because he's been here for a while. And I wanted to show you guys this. Everybody asks, when do you enter a trade? When do you enter a trade? All right. And I told you there's two, like with our position and what we're doing, there's two scenarios. There's we lose the see you later buy line and we have an impulse move to the downside, or we break this trend and have an impulse move to the upside. Now we had a really effed up bull trap right here when Trump came out and spoke, and we shot back down into the channel. Then we lost the see you later buy line this weekend, this last night, yesterday. I don't remember when it started breaking down. And we've just tanked. There's your impulse move. So going on shorter time frames, guys, where would I have entered this trade? Well, you may have had to front run this from what I can see. Let me see if I can go to 1 hour, see if it gives me a little bit. Probably this 1 hour candle, taking this down. That's what I use my lower time frames to, just to kind of give me an idea of what direction. Yeah, this is, if you would have played these lower time frames and seen this breakout, you just would have seen this cascade effect and you would have entered the trade. That's it, guys. I mean, that's trading. You're waiting for a volatility impulse move, and that was a very, very large time frame we were looking at for that downtrend. And when we lost it, what did we lose? Let's see. From right about here, we went all the way down. Almost, so 9-something%. Why is my cursor in the way? 9.2%. 10x leverage, guys, on a short. You made almost 100% gain right there. This is what we've been teaching you. Now, here's what I've been saying. I said there's a potential we can go back down to the purple zone. I am hoping, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing right here. I am hoping that that was the bounce, that we didn't get all the way down to it. Just nobody wants this bloodshed anymore. Like, we're tired of getting hurt, right? But we are getting a bounce at basically 74.5-ish, somewhere in there. Now, let's see if the 76.214 holds up as support. it does, hopefully we can get above the CME gap line, get back above the see you later buy line. But this is what you're watching right now, guys. This is what it looks like right around this area. This is kind of your trend. You're sort of starting to form that I'd be keeping an eye on. What's it look like on a 30-minute? Yeah, something like that. This is going to be your, on the smaller time frames, this is going to be your resistance that you're looking to get above. Descending broadening wedge, potentially. But that's, I mean, we're trying to take a straight shot to the downside and make a pattern out of it. So take that with a grain of salt, guys. US 30, giant gap. Giant gap. Some guys are playing it, hoping it fills. Got close. How far are we away from filling? Jeez, 795 points. Something like that. We'll give it a range because of the wick. This is on US 32, guys. I don't know if I said that. Out of practice. Now, here's the sad part. We could fill this wick and just roll right over and keep going down. Be ready for that if you're playing the gap. But that is your gap line, man. That's what we're trying to fill. Anyways, guys, that is all I've got for charts. Again, it's everybody's here's where my head's at. Everybody's expecting this thing to shit the bed when we open. My gut would tell me that means we're going to bounce. How far, how much, I don't know. Like I said, potentially might just fill this gap and roll back over. But everybody, look, there's no way that everyone expects a crash and then we get it. If you're expecting a crash, I mean, I don't know, that just doesn't make sense to me. Usually the market does the opposite of what most people think is going to happen. All right, so let's get on to the news, and I'll let you guys go. Black Monday 2.0, question mark. I don't know. Is it? We'll see. 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. Bitcoin battles everything from a quote-unquote death cross to record low sentiment as U.S. trade tariffs wreak havoc across global markets. Will 2021 prices return? That would be depressing. I doubt it. 2021 is like Bitcoin at fucking like 25K. Let's see. Let's go to weekly. God, I hate my lines. Do, do, do. Oh, they're calling 2021. Okay, I see what they're saying. 65. I mean, how far away are we? 14%? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible. But, I mean, yeah, I guess that would be the same area. So here's what's up. This is what you guys probably heard me say for quite some time. This area right here, I think, is going to hold us up, which is not great. It just means, again, this was like 242 days of sideways action, which sucked. It absolutely sucked. We're talking 3/4 of a year. We could get back down there and do this all over again before we take off again. I'm not telling this to scare you. I'm not telling this for hype. I'm telling you this so you can make an informed decision and prepare yourself. All right, moving on. Bitcoin is turning back the clock this week as tariff mayhem drags Bitcoin price action toward 2021. This isn't just Bitcoin too, guys. This is the entire global market right now. So this isn't like, oh, it's just crypto. You know, you should have been doing something else. No, this is the entire global market. Looks like this right now. Bitcoin giving a pullback, blah, 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 blah. We have a death cross. Uh, this is a Bitcoin last chance to maintain its macro uptrend structure. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it that. We'll see if it holds. So they're showing that it's bouncing off the weekly 50 EMA. I think that's what it says. Yeah, I don't want to read all this. This is way too much TA stuff. I don't trust these people. Yeah, guys, this is worldwide. So crypto plunges as tariff medicine brutalizes global stock markets. U.S. President Donald Trump told reporters he wasn't intentionally engineering a market sell-off, but sometimes you have to take medicine to fix something. Cryptocurrency prices tumbled as the U.S. stock futures market opened sharply lower on sharply lower, okay, on April 6th as the Trump administration doubled down on its global tariff strategy. The Trump administration hit all countries with the 10% tariff. We saw that. Bitcoin dropped over 6% in the last 24 hours and was trading around 77,833 or 883. We are at 76,603 right meow. Meanwhile, ETH is a bag of shit, shed over 12% in the same time frame and was trading at 1575. What is ETH at right now? 1481. Whoa. Today's drop in U.S. stock market futures puts S&P 5 down 22% and in bear market territory. Yeah. Guys, I'm just blowing through this stuff because it's all about the tariffs. Trump administration doubles down on tariffs. Crypto-friendly billionaire investor Bill Ackman speculates that U.S. President Donald Trump could postpone the tariffs to allow countries to make counteroffer deals in an April 6th statement. On his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump doubled down on the tariffs, saying the U.S. has massive financial deficit with China, the European Union, and many others, which levies will solve. The only way this problem can be cured is with tariffs, which are now bringing tens of billions of dollars to the USA. They're already in effect and a beautiful thing to behold, he said. He also told reporters aboard Air Force One that he wasn't intentionally trying to cause a market sell-off, but added that sometimes you have to take medicine to fix something. I agree. Guys, don't forget this. If you think everything we've done in the market since COVID was natural and healthy, you're 100% incorrect. This is a wildly overinflated market. And yes, I play the game. I took the chance hoping that we were going to continue to move to the upside. It's not looking that way. But wildly overinflated. All sorts of shit was done to prop these prices up and make this market look good as the last administration left. Don't think that's not what was happening. Anyway, at the same time, U.S. National Economic Council Director Kevin Hassett said in an April 6th interview with ABC's This Week program that more than 50 countries have reached out to the president to negotiate fresh trade deals. You think? They're doing that because they understand that they bear a lot of the tariff, he said. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent urged U.S. trading partners in an April 2nd interview with Bloomberg against taking retaliatory steps, arguing this is the high end of the number for tariffs if they don't try to add more levels in response. All right, last but not least, Trump's Liberation Day, climax of uncertainty before the markets. This is a while ago, so in my opinion, the tariffs are a representation of the uncertainty of the markets, Michael Van de Pope told Coin Telegraph. Cryptocurrency markets could be on track for recovery as investor sentiment begins to stabilize. Well, no. We lost our ass. So this is, I'm not going to read this. This is pre-crash. Yeah, guys. All I can say right now is wait and see what the traditional market does this morning. Again, my head being, if everyone's expecting a crash, chances are we're probably not going to get it. Sorry. I'm just thinking. Looking and thinking. Just for fun, let's see if there's any big gainers. We're only 22 minutes in, guys. Jesus. Snow Leopard SNL is up 3,054%. If you got into Snow Leopard, congratulations. Jesus. Oh, it's all fucking memes. Excuse my language. God, you people. I don't know what this TON token is. That's not TON coin. I don't know what that is. But it's ripping up 118%. That price action doesn't look healthy at all. Look at this thing, too. Rug pull. Look at this. Double rugs on Harris dogs. Look at these. Guys, look at these memes. If you're playing memes, this is telling you everything you need to know. Build, 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 rug. Build, 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 rug. Build, 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 rug. Guys, why do people continue to put money in memes? Look at these charts. They're all rugs. Every single one of them are rugs. Anyway, God, look at this price action. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you this morning, man. Just keep your eyes on the traditional market. I'm telling you, if you're in some crazy micro cap coins right now and you're up in profit, now is probably a good time to consolidate. Again, I'm sticking to my guns when it comes to PAL, only because I continue to watch what they do. I think they're going to be around for a long time. They continue to build. They continue to develop. They continue to try and change the game while also making large partners. They got started at the bottom of a bear market. It might be 2 years before I can take profit on it, but that's the game we play when investing. So outside of that, guys, per usual, if you enjoy the content I provide for you every morning on Boring Crypto, please smash the like button. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow me if you're on Facebook. Guys, share the channel. Share the stream on your social platforms. Click on the link if you want to stay up to date on this stuff. Like early. Not wait for me to do a show every day. Guys, it'll take you to the Pip Connect Discord, as well as you want to catch other trades. Guys, listen, me and Andy are going to try and do a live stream this week, if possible, if we can both clear our schedules enough to get together. But we're going to talk about, the reality is, people get into trading or get into investing heavily because of crypto, right? Sorry, I'm making this way longer than it needed to be. And then when the market gets boring or it goes down or you round trip or whatever, everybody turns their back on trading or potential investing that's like this. Instead of realizing that there is a pivot, there are other places to make money. And I'll be the first one to tell you guys, when I first got into crypto and trading, there was nothing you could do to get me to look at the traditional market. I thought traditional market was shit. I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground. I started hanging out with Andy, and Andy showed me a lot of shit that I didn't know. And the point I'm getting at is that when there are other ways to make money, and there are other ways to make money in trading that are more consistent, if that makes sense, whether the market's going up or down. And don't forget, when I tell you guys, the money is made in the volatility. You're waiting for those impulse moves. So we're going to do a live stream and talk about trading traditional market stuff instead of walking away completely from trading, period, when crypto gets lame and boring and goes into a bear market. That is a foolish thing to do, in my opinion. If you want to continue making money, continuing to sharpen your knife when it comes to trading, guys, there are other ways to do it. You learn about it in the Pip Connect. So click on a link, see if it's the right fit for you. If you have any questions, reach out to myself or Andy. We'll do our best to get those questions answered for you. And outside of that, we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Be safe out there. Be ready for the market open. Stop losses in place, things like that. I'm out of here.